Yeah, a couple of people are saying it.
Sound should be on now. I forgot to press my sound button.
Ah, there we go. Are we there now, guys?
Well, the only thing you missed was that I didn't know what the Great British Bake Off was. That's the only thing that happened.
Like, what? Sometimes I just don't know who you are.
I know.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
There we are. We're here now. Hooray!
We get more engagement when there's no sound. It's great.
The chat
lights up when there's no sound. Great.
But yeah, we're here now, and we're here earlier because last week I got hangry when we went on a bit later. So we've adapted our stream time so that I don't get hangry and we can just have fun.
Hello, everybody tuning in. Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
So, Els, what are we doing today?
So we are going to chat through a couple of things today. We're going to chat through our Scatman remix competition.
Ah, yes. If you didn't stay to the end of yesterday, Friday, remix competition of Scatman.
Yeah. We're going to chat through the release of Don't Lie to Me, which is this Friday, which is super exciting. We're going to show you guys a little taster of Don't Lie to Me.
Cool.
We are going to chat through what we're doing over the winter, so virtual sets and virtual songs and performances, birthday parties, things like that.
Cool. Shall I go over the remix competition first?
Indeed, I think that is probably the best thing to talk about, most exciting.
Okay, so Pat's tuning in, Danny's tuning in. Hi guys.
Everyone. Hi, Lee.
So yeah, remix comp of Scatman. We've got permission. We got the go ahead. Loud Cult got back in touch, and we're like, yeah, let's do it. That sounds super cool. So my plan is I've got the stems, got everything available, ready to go for that. So basically, I will put a stems pack fully together for all the stems for Scatman, including the vocal, Ellie's sax part, and all the other bits and pieces, drums, bass, everything. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is make that available as a link, and I'll post it on Ellie's Facebook page to be able to download those stems. And then what I'm going to do is probably make it 2 weeks.
I think 2 weeks is.
I think 2 weeks is enough
time,
to give you guys enough time to have a crack at it. And then once you've done it, I'm trying to work out the best way to do it at the moment. Probably put it on SoundCloud, and then do a likes thing on SoundCloud, and then the top 10 ones maybe we'll then listen to.
Yeah.
I haven't quite worked out the best way to do that yet, but probably we'll put them on the SoundCloud, and then
potentially,
love how many likes and loves they get on the SoundCloud, depending on how many come in. If 2 come in, then we'll listen to both of them. But if loads come in, then we're like, right, we better have a better way of voting for them. So go crazy with it. Make it different. At the moment, it's super poppy, super commercial. The first one, when I made it first before I was told off, it was quite dark and gritty. So if you want to get my vote, it'll be make it as dark and gritty as you want.
And if you want to get my vote, make it as happy and jolly and probably like with a big hefty drop.
Yeah, but Daz and Jessica will be involved as well. We'll get all the team involved, and then the prize for the winner is it's going to be released as an official remix on Loud Cult. So the really big label, so far, how many streams has it got, Els, on Spotify at the moment? I think
a lot. I just checked it out. Let me double check because I don't want to come up with a random figure. 270,000 streams.
So yeah, it's been out a week and it's 270,000 streams. So
boom.
It's really, really good, and hopefully we can push the remixes to get the same sort of thing. So if you want to remix Scatman, drop a message in the chat now if you want the stems for it, and then I'll also make them available on Ellie's Facebook page as a download link. But if you want to enter that remix competition, drop something in the chat, or if you know someone who you think would be really, really good. Who would be good at having a go at it and they're not watching, tag them in the stream. Yeah. And then they can watch this first little bit, and then we'll get the stems across to them as well. Yeah.
We're really, really excited for it, so we hope you guys are too. Just picking up on the chat, lots of people saying hello, good evening, and that they are up for the remix competition. Sean says, told you it would do well. You did, Sean. Very, very
Sean
true.
Sean knows a banger when he hears one.
And ciao, Angela from Italy. And hi, Matilda. Lots and lots of people tuning in. It's absolutely lovely. Thank you very much, Tekka. Very nice. That's some cool. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so remix and Scatman competition. So our other news for this week is Don't Lie to Me. It's coming out on Friday.
Yes.
It's our track that we worked with Charlie Haining, who is absolutely incredible. She's an amazing vocalist, and we probably wrote this beginning of this year, really, didn't we?
Yeah, I looked back through, and the project was January.
Yeah.
That I started it. Then I think we had a writing day with Charlie in early Feb.
Josh Murphy.
Josh jumps on the remix comp, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to remix Scatman? Get it released on Loud Cult. That is the #1 prize. I might see if I can work out some prizes for second and third as well, and see if we can get something with them, because mate, any remix is a good remix. But first prize is definitely, it will be released on Loud Cult as an official remix, and yeah, hopefully it gets your DJ profile loads of streams as well, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So the second place flights out to come on tour with you guys. Oh.
Jamie, you can tour with us at the moment, but at the moment our tour consists of the studio to the kitchen to the studio to the garden and back.
Yeah, the occasional trip out on a walk with Mabel.
Mabel, yeah, of course, got to keep her chilled.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Don't Lie to Me.
Don't Lie to Me. Should we show the guys a little? Yeah. A little.
Tarek, to get the parts, mate, what I'm going to do is put them all in a Dropbox folder, and then I will post it on Ellie's Facebook page as a remix competition, and I'll pin it to the top of the page. And then if you want to grab the parts, 2 weeks is going to be the time scale to get the remix done back to us, and then we'll either put them on SoundCloud and upvote them on SoundCloud, and that will be prizes, maybe a studio session with you guys. Sam, I would love to do a studio session with you, mate, anytime. We can actually do virtual studio sessions now, which is quite cool. But we use Logic, but we've been sort of collabing with lots of different people virtually, which has been quite cool. Yeah. But yeah, should we play a bit of Don't Lie to Me?
Yeah. Verdugo also said, when are you coming to Mexico? I would love to come to Mexico. Hopefully soon.
If next year goes to plan, we might come out for the Formula One. That'd be quite cool.
Yes.
Mexico for the Formula One.
Plan is there.
Right, Don't Lie to Me. Let's play a bit of that. I chose to play the extended edit, which I'm now regretting.
It's all right. We're getting the build-up going.
Yeah, true. I've also lost the chat.
Yeah.
There we go, we're back on.
I just sit there and dance around, and Harry has to do all of the technical wizardry, and
Press
I'm just like,
buttons.
where's the chat?
There we go. Chat's back. Chat's
back.
Boom.
Ooh, loads of stuff.
Cool. Let's go through these bits by bits. So yeah, that was Don't Lie to Me, out on Friday on Double J Music. and that is an Ellie Sax track featuring Charlie Haining. Charlotte Haining on Spotify. Here is Spotify. This is a stupid thing. What am I doing now?
Wow.
I'll put my hand behind it.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, dear.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. I could just put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Charlotte Haining on
Haining.
Spotify. Incredible vocal. Tracks out on Friday.
Yeah.
Let's go through some of these bits on the chat.
Josh quite rightly says Shazza has smashed that.
She has,
and she
Josh?
actually had. When's this out? It's out this Friday, Friday the 13th of November. And yeah, we're super excited for it. Her vocals are just unreal. Did you write the sax in Harry? Yeah, no, Harry recorded that in, yeah, after his...
It's my first official release as Harry Sax.
Yeah.
That one. Can you imagine? Oh, dear.
Yeah. It would have been, if Harry had recorded it in, it would have just distorted because it was so loud. The microphone would have been like, ah! Yeah. But yeah, no, that really excited for that. It
will be available on iTunes. Yeah, Double J are putting it absolutely everywhere, I think. Beatport. I think it's already on Beatport for pre-order, actually. I think I saw it today. So if you really want to support, I'll find the Beatport pre-order and you could...
We'll pin it on as a comment on the video.
Hey, yeah, 79p.
Yeah, Tarek says, sexy drop. Thanks, Tarek.
I messed around lots with the harms in that. Charlie did some amazing harmonies when we were doing the recording sessions. So then when we put the sax in, I got Ellie to do lots and lots of different layers of sax and different harm lines that went all around and everywhere. And it actually sat really well, didn't it? On that one. I could do it, once this is out, I could do a track breakdown video.
Absolutely.
Showing you how we did it. Because I looked at the project earlier and I remembered how many takes we did with Charlie and Charlie doing her whisper takes as well.
Oh.
And I found each one. So that'd be a really cool breakdown. James Hollingworth, thanks for tuning in, mate. How you doing?
And also I want to say hi to Uncle Oakley as well. He's tuned in as well.
And my Uncle Wills. The
there
whole family here. There was another comment that I just want to jump on really, really quickly. Ben said, what tech are you using for the streaming? So when we do the streams with Logic, we're using a mixture of Zoom screen share and this setup we've got now with the cameras and the Stream Deck, which is down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on... Oh, no, you can't see it on either camera. I have a little Stream Deck Blackmagic A10 Mini by Blackmagic, which has all the different inputs from the cameras and the screen and everything, and the audio. So we're linking it with that. And then we just do the audio down plugin, which I'm going to have to remember the name of, but I'll comment you on it and tell you what the plugin is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Don't Lie to Me is out this Friday. We're really excited for it. Also big shout out to Jim.
Oh, Jim. Yeah, Jim was on the stream on Friday, wasn't he?
He was.
We were doing a production stream. So Jim did the basically final mix down and master. And some other little bits and pieces on that, and made it
sound
huge.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do a track for so long, you just need fresh ears on it.
Yeah.
And with that one, I was just at a stage where I was like, we were pitching it to lots of different labels, and then Double J were like, we really, really like it, but can we send it to Jim off of
Wide Boys?
Yep. And what's one of these projects he's doing at the moment is. Alex is in the chat, he would know. I can't remember. The Pour the Milk remix you like?
Then I pour the milk. Boom. Yeah.
I can find out for you.
I can also find out.
Why are we both finding out?
It's like a race. But yeah, he was absolutely
Smoking Jack Hill.
Yeah, so he basically made it sound huge. And I think the amount of time we spent on that track, I actually think we did at least 3 or 4 takes of sax solos, didn't we? And every time we'd do it, we'd be like, awesome. And then a week later, we'd be back in, like, still in on the track, and we'd be like, oh, I hate it now. So I think we rewrote that sax solo as well.
Does anyone else ever have that when they're working on projects where you finish it and you think, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. You go away and you come back with fresh ears and you're just like, what on earth was I thinking? Doing that. I don't know if anyone else experiences that when they're making music or anything in life.
I think we even have entire tracks that we write sometimes, and we love it and we proper vibe off it for like a week, and then we come back to it after a little break and we're just like not feeling that anymore. But then sometimes you come back to it after a year or two and you're like, oh, now I'm back in for it. So
yeah, Yeah, no, it's really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andy Murphy says, never seen Harry without a hat before. Mate, you must have seen me without a hat before.
These luscious locks.
Yeah.
No.
Lockdown hair, part 2.
Yeah. Someone was asking if we have ever thought about integrating rhythms with African drums into the recording. Yeah.
Have you, Ellie? How often do you think about that? A lot?
Well, yeah, regularly.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. No, Harry was a first study percussion. Was kind of what you did before we started kind of making music, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think he's mocking me now.
I was just enjoying your use of words.
I think freshes do help. Yeah, they do help loads. Yeah,
massively
they really
so.
do. Yeah, so that's Don't Lie to Me anyway, coming out this Friday. So we really hope you guys enjoy that one. And we were also going to chat about virtual sets. So basically, obviously, this winter, we obviously can't join you.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we obviously can't join you guys for your parties live at the moment. So we are doing lots of virtual parties for everyone. So that's something that we've just
that's been really fun actually. We've been getting some bits together this week. So lots of normally in the winter we do some like quite fun like corporate Christmas parties and things like that we go and work at. This year obviously not allowed to happen. But we've been doing some basically like Zoom parties, which have been really cool. So they've either had a conference or like a get together of everybody, and then we've sort of appeared for like the last half an hour and basically just had a party over Zoom, played the audio down it so they get full quality streaming audio. And we just basically groove out and do our thing for an hour, which has been good fun. So we've got a few more of those coming up.
Yeah.
If you can think of anyone that would like one, let us know, because we're having great fun doing them.
Yeah.
They're different to our live streams we do on a Thursday where we put them live on Facebook. These are like just us, personal to whatever you want, really. So
yeah, and we're also doing virtual songs. So, well, I'm doing virtual songs for kind of just like Christmas presents, little Christmas messages, playing a tune for people. Sometimes it brings us back fun memories of Ibiza and traveling and parties. So we've been booking in for those, which is really fun. Yeah. So a couple of questions in the chat. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat and we'll go over them all. Is sax hard to play and get into? I have an old sax with a number 2 reed. I don't know where to start. It's not that hard. No, I think you should definitely give it a go. You could probably grab some virtual lessons online. There's lots of really amazing teachers offering virtual sax lessons at the moment. So check that out online. And then just once you've got the mouth sorted, and the breathing sorted, then the rest of it comes quite quickly. So definitely give it a go. Number 2 reads a good number to start on as well.
And YouTube it. That's like people are always like, oh, how do I do this? And can we get into doing this? Literally, YouTube is your biggest friend. If there's ever anything that I don't know how to sort out in when I'm producing or DJing or trying to build a deck or anything like this, I literally just YouTube it, watch a guy do it for a couple of hours, or if it's a production thing, have a couple of windows up, maybe have YouTube up on one screen and Logic up on the other screen, and just do it along with them. YouTube is awesome and it's free. So free stuff's great.
Yeah, it's a great tool. It is really, like, there's so many ways to learn things nowadays.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Awesome. Josh says, can you play Wonderwall for me?
No, Josh. Is the answer.
Wait. Do the COD one.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's for Josh.
That's for Josh.
What else? Tarek says, do I DJ as well? Yes. Ellie doesn't DJ. You've DJ'd once. Should we tell that story? No, let's not tell that story.
I cried.
I mean, you've spoiled the punchline now, so we're not going to tell the story because it builds up to that.
It's too hard.
But yeah, I DJ. I DJ'd when I was at uni, and then didn't for a while, but used to do it quite a bit, and then came back to it maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, and now it's one of the main things I do, really, production, DJing. The levels of the stream deck. Thank you, Josh. Ellie's DJ story. We used to work as a piano and saxophone jazz duo back in the day at a hotel, quite a lot of hotels that will remain nameless, but it rhymes with Ompson hotels. And then we did some well, I used to DJ one night, and then Ellie was like, I think I could DJ, you know? Like, how hard can it be?
How hard can
so
it
we did
be?
some lessons, didn't we? You could do it
I
physically.
can
do it.
beat match, and well, I probably can't anymore, but I could beat match and make it all work.
But yeah, Ellie basically got up in front of the crowd to do it, and then didn't know what track to play next, and just started crying.
Nobody danced, and
No one danced. Ellie
it made
cried.
me really sad.
Left, and then I was just like, well, okay, this is not the best gig we've ever done.
I basically think Harry actually literally just went for a wee, and by the time he came back, I was crying. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I was a particularly good DJ.
Yeah.
Far better at just playing the saxophone.
It was good fun.
And, yeah. And though I would say, I think actually being a good DJ is really, really hard. I think
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I approve this message. It is hard. Marco's on the chat.
Hi, Marco.
And everyone in the chat say, I don't know which chat Marco's on. He might be on my personal Facebook, or he might be on the other one. Marco, who's in the chat, is Daz off of the new Scatman track and many other tracks.
Yeah.
But nice of him to tune in. But yeah, we were just saying how Ellie's now a professional DJ.
Yeah.
We could do a stream. I think we should do a lockdown live stream where I play sax and you DJ.
All right, I'll take the challenge.
Okay. I think, yeah.
What's the date today?
It is the 8th of November.
In a month.
What was Harry's first decks as an up-and-coming DJ? You know what, mate? I actually have them here because they've just arrived in Ibiza.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. He's getting it out. His decks. He's getting his decks out. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Go. DDJ SX.
That was my first controller, DDJ SX, and I got it when we worked in the Maldives, and I had to order it from America, didn't I? And get it sent from America to Sri Lanka, then to the Maldives.
And it took so long.
Yeah, before that I'd just used Virtual DJ, really, whenever I'd done other stuff. But this was the proper, like, first thing that was actually a controller. Still in pretty good nick. I mean, it's gigged a lot. Like, I can see there's stuff all over it. But yeah, DDJSX started with Pioneer and then just sort of stuck with them. But yeah, funny you asked, because it was literally just in a box down there.
Do you know what? Marco popping up in the chat has reminded me of something, and I'm going to do a poll. So if you guys could head over to my Instagram after this, I'm going to put the poll up. Who, out of everybody, had heard the original Scatman track? Because I obviously knew it and had never thought about it. And then I've had quite a lot of people say that they'd never heard the original before.
Yeah.
And it surprised me. I'm going to do a poll and see how many people had actually heard the original. I mean, had you guys heard the original?
Yes.
Yes.
I had.
Yeah.
It's got an extended bit on the first. But yeah, and now I don't. And now I use CDJs, just following on from the DJ controller chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an XDJ RZ, which is the standalone one. So I use that now for some gigs, and then I've also got my CDJ 3000s up there, which replaced the 2000 Nexus 2s, and I've also got a DJS 1000 sampler, which we use in our live sets, which I shall show you.
Show and tell, boys and girls.
There we go. DJS 1000, also by Pioneer. So that's that. We program a lot of samples onto it, and then I can trigger them live while we're playing. So it's quite fun for doing live remixes and different stems or bits and pieces on there.
Put it back.
I can put it back.
Okay, I'm going to steal some of your water. while you do that. Yeah, quite a lot of people definitely heard the original. Ashley says, you look ready to give a live singing PA there.
Which one of us?
Me. But I probably wouldn't do that because I think nobody would watch. They'd all be like, oh. Loved it when it was first released. Yeah, it was back in the 90s, wasn't it? I loved it when it was first released. Well,
what kind of samples do we use? Bits of everything, really. I think like every producer, I've got a Splice account. I've also got loads of sample packs, lots of the Loop Masters stuff that I've built up for quite a few years. We make quite a lot of our own samples, especially instrumental ones or synth ones or bass notes and stuff like that. So yeah, because we make quite a lot of original music, we can then sample the original tracks and put them onto there as well and make loops and things like that. So yeah, Loop Masters, Splice, and then everything else that's on there we've made ourselves, really. Classic patches like the 808 and the 909 for drums. So yeah, sorry Ellie.
707.
Yeah. Not the first person to say that I look like Guetta. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm going for that. Well, #1 DJ in the world, mate. So it's not bad to model myself on that.
How old were you, Harry, when you kind of knew?
Kind of knew what? That I was like, wanted to DJ, wanted to do music. I suppose quite differently from Ellie. Ellie's parents aren't musical at all. But you knew very early, didn't you, that you wanted to do music?
Yeah.
Probably took me longer. I come from a really musical family. My dad's a singer, mum teacher, piano player, choir conductor, all those things. So I grew up around music, and I think it took me longer to realise that it's what I wanted to do because it was just always there.
Yeah.
Just oh yeah, always knew what I was.
Whereas my parents were both medical, and I think I basically started asking them for a saxophone when I was about 3, and they were like, okay, weird. So they just didn't.
A lot of hair chat going on in the chat there. Jamie likes Ellie's hair.
Absolutely on fleek.
Adam's being typical Yorkshire and asking me, when do I get a haircut, lad?
Actually, quite recently, I think.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
This is intentional.
You do look like Guetta a little bit. What he says, yeah.
We find a picture. See how similar it is.
Oh, Rich says, sorry, how old were you, Harry, when you kind of got first into mixing tunes, and what genre is your favourite to mix?
I probably started mixing tunes first when I was probably just before I went to university. So what's that, 2007, 2008? And I, like most people my age, Swedish House Mafia, big EDM, that type of thing was probably what I started doing. And then, you messed around with that. Used to like listening to a bit of dubstep back in the day, but grew out of that.
The hair chat is amazing.
So much hair chat. What
Adam says, get your money back, mate.
Oh.
Ashley likes the haircut. Andy Murphy says, Ellie's hair looks awesome. Sandy.
As does Harry's.
And Johnny Draper says, what's your hair goal, Harry?
Hair goal, you, mate.
Johnny Draper.
Johnny Draper's hair is my hair goals. I think I watched Tarzan last night. What was it? What film is it?
It's a recent one. I'm going to look up which one it is.
And he has quite long hair. And I was like, yeah.
He has.
Harry, remember those Xmas gigs at the Queen's Hotel in Leeds? Dan, I do. I think Josh was in the chat earlier. So we only need Ian in the chat, and then we've got the whole Queen's Hotel in Leeds crew, which was a good laugh, wasn't it?
The Legend of Tarzan.
The Legend of Tarzan. That's what I'm going to model my hair on, Johnny. Or maybe like Power Tan from Pocahontas and shave one side. Did you see the news about Guetta? I did. DJ Mag Top 100, #1 DJ. Voted.
Okay.
What, I know?
Yeah.
The one with the guy from True Blood. I don't know what that means. Legend of Tarzan. Legend of Tarzan.
Yeah, Legend of
Johnny
Tarzan.
has an epic bun. We were going to find a picture of Guetta, weren't we? Don't know if I can.
Just on the Ellie Sax website there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd take that as a compliment.
It depends. In some of them, like this one. Let me do full screen. Here we are. That camera. Yeah. This one, not so keen.
Not so much.
He's a bit like...
But like too right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Where's the one where he goes into the future? You know, where he does like...
I don't know what we're doing here. Look, Ellie Sax LiveStream. There we are.
There's like a video of him like going into the future at a gig. I don't know. If I
Oh,
can
when he zones out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find it.
Maybe takes into the future out.
There, this one. This is what I want to go for.
Tomorrowland. That's why.
Right, where is he? Okay, I'll do it with my headphones. Oh, I haven't got them. Let's go on the camera and I'll be good.
That's all I got.
On it. Oh, wow. Banger of a tune, though.
Oh, who
There we
else
go.
can't wait to go back? Go back and go to Tomorrowland and just fill those drops. House, Ellie's laugh.
What's that?
Oh, Ruby says, she was saying, I think this is from when we were talking about
Music that got you into
the music that got you into it, bashment or heavy metal.
Bashment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would
Love-
Harry ever consider a new hair colour? Have you seen, Andy, the days of Harry's blonde? That's when I met him. He was blonde. Yeah.
Grey as well. I've had
And grey,
many
yeah.
a colour.
You see a lot of hair colours, actually.
Yeah, oh, I'll go back to this channel.
Yeah.
Not that one. This one. No.
Ellie, your
That
hair
one.
is lovely. Thank you, Adam. See, Adam,
There we go.
keeping it sweet. But yes, yeah. So let's go back on to actually talking about things. That's
Sorry,
not
we got
just hair
sidetracked.
And David Guetta.
Hair ID. We had a hair ID in the last one as well because we
did.
started talking about shampoo.
Basically, these are like streams just for us to talk about Harry's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So summarizing today's chat and kind of what we were chatting about, virtual sets and virtual songs are things that we are offering for Christmas parties or Christmas presents. Just like a song that reminds people of a great time. You can give it to someone as a present. It's nice. It's virtual. You know, virtual 2020 is all about the virtual, isn't it? So there we go. Then we talked about Don't Lie to Me. Which
Should we have a quick
is-
listen?
Yeah, which is our new track coming out this Friday on Double J Music. Friday the 13th, it's featuring the incredible Charlotte Haining singing amazing vocals. This is... Now we're in
This is David Guetta.
This is David Guetta.
Oh, yeah, we'll play a bit more of Don't Lie to Me.
Yeah, this is Don't Lie to Me. And he went straight back to the full club extended edit, eh?
I'll skip in.
When I'm falling down, you're there when I'm calling. No need to be stalling now. I think I found that something I'm all in. It feels like we're soaring now. But I need you to know this. You can say I'll go. We're stronger together, but I'm fine on my own. I need you to give me what I need. What I need. So don't lie to me. Don't lie. Oh, don't lie to me. Oh, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. 'Cause I'm all in, all in, all in. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. 'Cause I'm all in, all in, all in.
You can hear the rest of it on Friday
Yeah.
when it's out and about on your favourite streaming site.
You can pre-order it already on Beatport, I think. So check that out. Yeah, so
Johnny has
We have
hit the
some good
nail on the
stuff.
head. Virtual Christmas presents like Wagner. Yes.
yeah,
Very true.
exactly like
'Cause
Wagner.
you might need that in your life. And why
mean-
not? 2020 is the year. Try something different for 2020. Johnny, if you want me to play saxophone for Emma for Christmas, then I will do that. Absolutely no problem.
Okay.
Rich, do you guys live in Ibiza now? Don't you miss proper Yorkshire food? So we haven't fully committed to Ibiza forever. We've still got our house and our studio back in the UK. But we've now got a house and a studio out here as well. So we think we will be back and forth. We're normally back and forth quite a bit anyway in the summer.
Yeah.
But we just thought we would rather spend the winter out here this year. A bit more of that. So,
do we miss proper Yorkshire food? Well, of course, but we're actually following a really clean eating thing at the moment, aren't we? So we wouldn't even be able to enjoy it if we were home. So yeah.
We're on our new diet plan. Like an introduction, kicking song. Thank you. What else have we got? Living the Sax. This is a banger. Who's the vocalist? Charlotte Haining. Check her out. Sings
incredible.
with Hybrid Minds as well. And has her own solo stuff, which is out at the moment and is absolutely phenomenal. From Leeds, lives in London. Fiance is Temps, also does some emceeing and is from Hybrid Minds. So yeah, talented crew.
Really talented.
Great person.
And we're doing their wedding next year, aren't we? So
we are.
That'll be really fun.
That'd be a good
joining
laugh.
them there. And Jaylee was talking about bashment earlier. I think it might feature some bashment, to be honest.
Better practice my dirty wine.
Yeah.
Stephen says, we are still doing the remix comp, 100%. I went over it at the start of the stream as well. So I'm going to put the stems in a Dropbox folder or a Google Drive, and then I'm going to post them probably at 9 p.m. UK time. So, yeah, what's that? In about an hour and 20?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll post them tonight at 9 on Ellie's page. And then there'll be 2 weeks from today to do the remix. And then we will do the judging and we'll put them all on SoundCloud and we'll get people to like them for the one they prefer. And then number 1 will get official remix on Loud Cult, which is an awesome prize. And then we'll try and come up with something for number 2 and number 3. Maybe some merch or some plugins, see if we can reach out to somebody and get them to give them some free stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people come up with.
Yeah, hearing some great versions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really want? He's not in the chat today, but I really want Danny T to make an absolute wobbler. Do you know what I mean? Like a wobbly scat man. If anyone wants to tag Danny T in the stream so he can do a remix for me, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really, really good fun. But yeah, Stephen, love you to jump on the remix comp, mate. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I just had a cinnamon lounge. Well, Adam, yeah, all right. Don't rub it in. Love a cinnamon lounge.
Yeah.
Courtney says, great to see you guys entertaining us all. I hope we can go ahead with our wedding in July with you two playing. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate.
Hi, Lucy and Courtney.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan. If things are going ahead, we're doing everything that's booked in the diary, 100%. We've just got to wait and see.
Yeah.
But if we do need to move stuff, we move it for you. We'll make it work. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Will
I be able to get them on GarageBand? Yeah. Should be able to.
I mean, yeah, any door, because I'm going to do the stems as WAVs. So yeah, you can literally have them. You can put them into any door, whatever you use. System 1, Ableton, FL Studio, anything. Logic.
What's the legendary Mark Doyle like to work with? Legendary. That's a good word for him.
Yeah, legendary.
Yeah, legendary.
Absolutely awesome. We've loved working with Mark out in Ibiza this season. Obviously, Head Candy's an iconic brand.
Yeah.
And Mark is just Head Candy, like through and through. Like he lives and breathes Head Candy. So yeah, incredible
and his sets just, when you're playing sax, it's just so euphoric. The music is just awesome. Yeah. So legendary.
Anna's in the chat. Anna from
Off of Tone Up Ibiza.
Anna, we were just talking. I think this is like we were just talking about food. Anna is also our personal trainer, as well as being incredible Tone Up Ibiza collaborator. And we've just been talking about lots of Yorkshire food and how we really like it. And then Anna comes in the chat, and I think she knew that we were being tempted to stray from our meal plan. So maybe that's why she's here.
But yeah, we are working with Anna and Javi. We're doing an incredible thing called Tone Up Ibiza. We've been really enjoying doing it, and we're getting it ready for you guys for a new release coming really soon. coming in December.
There's
so
so
keep
much
your
stuff going
eyes
on, isn't there?
open for that. Yeah.
Like it's really busy at
Yeah.
the moment. We're doing
good.
loads and loads of stuff, and it's really exciting. And I'm really enjoying the live chats we keep fitting in and the studio stuff because it's just nice to be able to connect with everybody.
Wayne says, how would you sum up your Ibiza 2020? It was a different season, but it was really, really fun. We really enjoyed ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did lots and lots of Nikki Beach and O Beach and Enigma. And it was more of a chilled vibe this year, but the music that we got to play was incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a different vibe.
Yeah.
But still
But a really
great
special
music.
vibe.
I think I played more Disclosure and Casey Lights and Nora M Pure this season than I normally would do, but it's great. Like it's really, really nice to be able to play some different things like that. Lucy Wright says, "Is the Maldives sinking?" Tilly Allen Wright would like to know. The Maldives is
hope
not
not.
sinking, but the sea might be rising. Depends on your views on climate change.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Queued that one up.
Yeah.
Hit that one out of the park, didn't I?
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's the answer to that.
How blonde is your hair, Ellie? Thank you very much. Yeah. Very blonde. I
Tommy
mean, the
Hyam
top's
in the
actually
chat
brown,
as
but I'm going to have hat hair, so yeah, just the blonde. Yeah. Hi, Tom. Hey, from Dubai.
Tom, remix comp. I'll announce it again. Scatman remix competition. Stems will be going live in just over an hour. And the first prize is a release on Loud Cult as an official remix. I know, Tom, you'd smash out a remix on that if you fancy doing it. So that would be absolutely awesome. And yeah, we will just put everything in the SoundCloud. And
You know what we
Right
need?
way.
We should have Tommy tune in on a chat about what Dubai's like this year. He's out in Dubai. You know, people want to know what places are like and where they can go, and so we'll drop you a DM, Tommy.
I'm gonna message him now and see if he wants to jump on. Tommy,
100. Definitely.
I don't know if I've got him in. I need to FaceTime him.
How can I get the stems? Anthony, we will be uploading Dropbox of the stems. So keep your eye on the Ellie Sax page because they'll be going up on there. Would you ever come to Canada? Oh, we would absolutely love to come to Canada. Would love to see you in Calgary as I don't live in England. And just discovered you a little while back on Facebook. We would absolutely love to come to Canada. So fingers crossed, 2021, 2022, once everything's chilled out and we can get traveling again, we would love to.
I've messaged
Love
Tom to see
Canada.
if he wants to jump on the stream, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada would be great. How can I get the stems? I'm going to put the stems on. Have you just covered this?
I just covered that.
Sweet. Yeah, stems are going to be going on the Facebook.
Yeah.
So we can
Yeah.
put them on there, and I'll share them to my personal page. We've got the chats from all Ellie's different socials on at the moment, so I'm not sure where you're chatting from. So
Yeah, it will be on the Ellie Sax Facebook page. That's where to be.
Junior Walker from Motown favorites. Do you ever play Junior Walker stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely played Junior Walker. It's one of, do lots of transcriptions and work around things. So yeah, Junior Walker's classic.
I mean, it's just strong influence, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? House music is influenced by just about everything, and Motown was a massive part of that.
Yeah.
So I think it comes through into all the little bits and pieces that we do. Tom Hyam's decent. Can pop on for 10. Right, let's do this. FaceTime.
We're going to FaceTime, in case you've just tuned in, we're going to FaceTime Tommy Hyam. He's an amazing DJ, and this season he is working out in Dubai. So we're just going to give him a FaceTime and tune in about what Dubai is like this year and, whether people should head out there and what's on offer, if people can still party, what the
Just
rules
going to
are.
go
So-
to that camera while I start it up so that I don't show you all mine. Context.
entire life. So I don't know about you guys, but this year's been so weird that it's really nice to know where's good to go, and what's good to do, and where you can explore. So yeah, we Harry and I were actually saying the other day when we were driving around Ibiza how lovely and sunny and warm it is. How it would still be absolutely lovely to do.
Yeah.
Come on holiday here. Yeah.
What about Instagram? Can you DM me over? No. Instagram is an absolute pain to try and
Instagram
send, and they wouldn't let you do it. So
They wouldn't let
yeah,
us do
jump
it,
on the
so-
Facebook and it'll all be on there. I don't think we're going to be able to sort of send them out individually to everybody as much as we'd love to. But I'll just put a link and then you can all grab them. It's probably the easiest thing.
Probably the
Tom's
easiest way to
wrestling with
go.
FaceTime now. He's trying to see if he can get it working. Oh, it doesn't work, does it?
Oh, we can't use it in
Of course,
UAE.
it doesn't work. UAE doesn't properly work. Which
I don't know
is
if they do any video calling.
no. You only do it on. Yeah, don't think it works.
Oh.
That might be bad. Well, Tom, if we can't see you,
We'll figure it out sometime.
I'll put this back up to full now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working, but not on there.
The wonders of technology, eh?
Well, yeah, it might be working. Let me try again. I'll FaceTime him back. Gonna work. Says it's FaceTiming.
Tense.
Just keeping his. Way!
Yay.
Right,
Okay,
let me put you on the
screen.
screen. What would we need? That one. Boom! Tommy, how are you, mate?
Am I on?
You're on the stream live.
Okay, good. Hello, everyone.
This is cool. This is the world we live in now, mate. This is.
I know, it's crazy. Do you know, I'm amazed it's working because I just tried to call you there and then my VPN dropped out. But this is working without a VPN, which is interesting.
We were just saying then, it's like, because we forgot obviously UAE and like any sort of like WhatsApp audio call and all that is not good, is it?
Yeah, well, do you know what? Zoom works fine as well. I had a family emoji quiz with the UK lockdown crew last night, and that worked fine, seamless.
Strong. So what's Dubai like at the moment? Like what's going on out there? It looks awesome. Like it looks nearly back to normal.
Yeah, I mean it's so much better than anywhere else in the world. We've got pretty like all daytime events are back on. Beach clubs are open, brunches are running, bars and restaurants are all operational with entertainment. And just from this week going forward, they're starting to open up more of the nightclubs. A few in downtown have been open, but serving food.
Yeah.
And everyone's sat down, of course. But I believe White is opening this week or next, and then a lot of the lounge bars that have been closed are reopening.
Yeah.
Like Siddhartha, Buddha Bar, etc. So. Yeah, it's really good. I think it's better to be here than anywhere else at the minute.
100%, mate. Yeah, it looks like it's
just in terms of personal freedom as well as work and everything else. It's just you've got to wear a mask and you've got to sit down in venues. But best of a bad situation.
It's sort of what Ibiza was like out here for us, wasn't it? Really, it was very much like we're gonna obviously the big clubs weren't open, but places like Plastic, Rio, O Beach, Nikki, like they were all going strong, and it was just wear a mask and get on with stuff really, which was good for the summer. But now obviously it's end of season, so
it's a lot quieter. But it was far more things happening here.
Yeah, Nikki was fun. I had to DJ in the bar, you know, like the bar hut on the far side.
Oh, in the like the octagon.
Yeah. I was in there, but obviously the sides of it come down so much, and because I'm tall, like basically
can't see what's going on.
Harry was like a headless DJ.
Yeah, just bobbing around. It was great. Playing my own little set just for me.
Well, that's what they were originally built for.
Yeah.
They were the DJ booths, but then they decided, I think in all their venues, that they wanted to have the DJ closer to the pool and closer to the action.
Yeah. It was definitely a good vibe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a really nice venue there.
Paul's in the chat, Paul Somerville, your mate, and just put, Tom Hyam, what is this?
Have you tagged me on it on Facebook?
No, I haven't even tagged you, mate. This is just people are just scrolling through Facebook and seeing your head floating on a screen.
Yeah. Catching me.
We should have green screened Tommy into
Yeah. So Tommy, would you say once lockdown's lifted in the UK and people can travel again, that Dubai is a good destination to head to for winter breaks?
100%, and it's only improving over here, which is the weird thing. If you compare, like, pretty much every other country is taking steps towards lockdown or is already back in lockdown, whereas here it's the opposite. Things are opening up.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with someone the other day. I don't know how true this is, but they're planning to try and reopen nightclubs by New Year's Eve.
Nice.
So I think there's like a scheduled plan to improve things, and it's not just the nightlife industry where things are improving. They're doing a lot of social things to really try and attract people. So they've changed the law on cohabiting with someone of the opposite sex. So you can now live with your girlfriend unmarried, or even just a friend in the same accommodation.
Yeah.
They've changed the alcohol laws, so it's now legal to drink on private property, whether you've got a license or not, which I think will be the first step to them making alcohol available in the shops here. In Abu Dhabi, I think they've done that already. So in supermarkets now, you can buy alcohol. So I think that will come here. Just a lot of stuff like that. It really seems like they know here that their economy relies on tourism, and they're doing everything they can to make it as attractive as possible for people to come here.
And I believe you can fly with you just need a negative COVID test to get on the flight, don't you? And then you can go. I
believe now you can test on arrival, so you don't even need to take your test before. You can be tested on arrival, and then you have to stay in your hotel for, I think it's less than 24 hours. I know someone who came out and did it, and they landed, went to bed, and the next morning they woke up and they'd had their test results.
Perfect.
So
Dubai, they've got like the machine that is Dubai. Once it's got its like mind onto something, it just does it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's next level.
It happens.
I'm thinking about
quickly.
we're thinking about trying to sneak out for the Formula One. Because they've got limited attendance now for that race.
The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
They're opening the marina, so there's boats there. So why I moved out to Dubai in the first place. I'm good friends with someone whose cousin is the GM. I'm good friends with the guy Danny at Dish. They run a lot of the catering for the events in the marina. So I've given him
mate. If you need a warm up DJ
or a sax player
for the business team party, you just let me know, mate.
Exactly.
We'll be there, mate. Right. Thanks for jumping on,
so much
mate.
For
and I'll drop you a message because number one remix comp. I'd love to if you want to get involved with that. Would absolutely love it.
100%.
And number two, if we can get out for the Formula One, we'll of course be checking in with you.
Yeah, we'll catch up.
Cool,
okay. Great to see you guys.
Cheers, bye.
All right.
Oh, what a star.
What a star. Yeah, so guys, you want to head anywhere for winter? Dubai seems to be the place to go.
Yeah, strong. I'm just going to get rid of all my contacts on the screen. I've got to stop doing that. Literally. Yeah.
Simon says, blatant plug for Ellie Sax playing the Lockdown Treasure Hunt on Cam FM. I think I won. So
did you?
Yeah, I won. I mean, I can't help but feel it was slightly biased. One of the things was to find something sparkly, and the other thing was to find something you can blow into.
Yeah, sounds rigged. Bit rigged that, but
yeah, definitely check it out. The guys at Cam FM are absolutely awesome.
Right, Els, should we call it a day at that?
Yeah, it's getting to hangry time, so
yeah. But yeah, again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Like I look and we get notifications from Restream on how things are going with the chat and stuff, and we're getting like everyone having a chat, like 200 messages today, loads of people tuning in, and we really appreciate it because we haven't had much, like we haven't got to see you guys this year. So.
Yeah, and it helps us stay super positive, and we hope that we can do stuff to help you guys feel positive over this winter. So if there's anything that you guys want to see from us to help you guys stay positive, or you think would be really fun, drop it in the comments or drop us a DM, because we would love to, keep everyone happy.
I think my hair chat, I think we should just do a live stream where we just focus on my hair care routine, my general sort of like skincare regime and everything I do, I think is important to people. Okay, well, let us know.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I need to get a new one now for Biden. Some new Biden name drops.
He's just not quite as hilarious though.
No.
Hey ho.
Hey ho, is what it is.
Lovely to chat to you guys tonight.
I will get these stems prepared, put them on the Facebook page, and I'll put them in a link on the YouTube video as well. So that you can, if you don't have Facebook, you can get them from the YouTube. The YouTube. Oh, I sound like such a boomer.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Great, perfect. Let's go have some food.
All right.
What are we having for dinner? Dinner ID?
Dinner ID tonight is a courgette soup, sea bass, and Brussels sprouts.
Wow.
But
wow.
I
I don't know if Hussein's comment was, he was very excited about sea bass there.
Very excited about the sea bass. Yeah, that's what we're having.
Sweet. Strong.
So that's an exciting dinner.
Yeah.
Sunday dinner right there.
Okay.
See you guys.
Chaps, enjoy. Have a lovely Sunday, and we'll see you on Tuesday for
See you
some more
Tuesday.
studio antics. Bye.
Bye.